Peace and love, everyone. Welcome to the channel. You know how we do it over here at Queen's Alchemy. Any given time, I can show up because I don't have no schedule. I just try to get it in where I can fit in. So right now, I just want to thank you already for coming on over. I'm getting ready to hold this tribe meeting, and I just need everyone to tap in. Once I get some of my tribe members in, I want them to come up on the platform with me, join me. Let's talk about the things that's going to keep us growing as a unit, and so that we can continue to grow together in unity. So I'm looking forward to anyone that wants to join me on the platform. I try to tag my people who I know are interested in being part of the tribe meetings. But the tribe meetings are about coming together, collaborating ideas, and getting things together so that we're not stepping on each other's toes. It's quite a few people going live now. We're all in it to get to win it, right? We're all in it to win it. And definitely like button is about to be heading to bed soon. Okay, I love it. I love it. Thank you for dropping in, Nemo. I appreciate it. You gonna jump on the stage with me? You gonna jump on the stage with me, Nemo? Because I can drop the link. Drop the link. You gonna jump on the stage with me? Let me drop that link real quick so y'all can come on up here. If y'all decide that y'all want to come up here, I can let you on stage here. No problem at all. Love to have you here. And like I said, collabing with my my tribe. My tribe is growing so big that I just want to get a hold on. I want to be able to support everyone, especially when they're live, right? So when you're going live, it's just as important to support during the time frame when they put out their content. But at least you can get to the content. You get what I mean? You can get there. You can eventually get there, and you can watch the replay on a live. But to be on someone's live, you're actually really benefiting them even more, because when you're on the live with the individual, it allows them to give me one moment here. There we go. It allows them to get more watch hours, because that's really why a lot of people are going live, right? It gives them an opportunity. So the longer and the amount of people that they have on their live is the more that they would oh my gosh, peace and love. I am Gemini. I know. I wonder what time it is over there. All right, Nemo. Well, you know what? We got plenty of time to get together. Plenty of time. So I understand. I get it. I mean, it's 11:30 at night. I get it. I mean, I'm here. I'm awfully late today. Right. You get paid for your views and people watching ads. Exactly. So right now, I'm looking forward to, like I said, I want to collab. I want to get some people on the stage with me right now. It's 7:37 a.m. All right. Oh my gosh. It's crazy because it's midnight right now. It's midnight. It's not midnight. It's almost 11:30 here. So definitely. And so Nemo's in the chat. See, this is the kind of stuff he's talking about here in the chat. This is the kind of stuff I want somebody on the platform, on the stage. We could collab together, talk about these things, get this information out there so we can verbally hear each other, because this chat is there after this live. But the problem is that half the time you don't even see the chat where the people were actually talking, right? So Nemo is, basically giving some good information, right? So Nemo, are you Yes, that's Mr. Phenomenal. Yes, it is. Nemo is Mr. Phenomenal. Nemo, are you monetized? Let's see here. So if you want to join me on the stage, please let me know. I'm dropped the link in the chat. I only have a few people chatting with me, but I see several people in the live. Make sure you're double clicking and liking the live. Make sure you're liking the live. Appreciate that. And it says I got quite a few people watching, but I don't see nobody chatting but Nemo and I am Gemini. So with that being said, let's see. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. Make sure you like the live. Make sure you like the live. I'm just waiting for my peeps to get in here. I know that I told them I would be on about 10 o'clock. I didn't make it. Yes, congratulations, Nemo. That is awesome. Are you first tier or second tier? You fully monetized or you first tier or second tier? Wow. Because I know you got the subscribers. I know you got that. So definitely. And you a heck of a supporter. So I know you get the watch hours all the time because people are reciprocating. You know what I mean? That's gonna always be reciprocation. So it's gonna, if you give it to them, they're gonna give it back. And that's what I'm talking about here, is that I want to get on stage with me. Let's talk about all the different ways that we can be strategically giving the information. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Yeah, reciprocation is key. So if you are coming over here, if I can see, the thing is that's what I want to talk about on here is peace and love, peace and love. I know I'm on here late, Supreme. I appreciate you stopping by, and I appreciate all the support you gave me today. I could see you popping up. You was popping up. I was with my grandbaby. That's why I'm getting on here late. I couldn't be. We've been trying to have grandma and Grand Princess Day for the whole weekend. So it's been a challenge. So I've been spreading it out, and she went to bed, and I decided to come on live, right? So that's pretty much what happened there. But I could see you. I refused to pick up the phone, but I could see it popping up. Because if I'd have popped up that phone, she'd have been looking like, you always on that phone, right? So I don't want this to be taken away from any time, especially towards my grandbabies. Not at all. Definitely got to give them all my attention, giving them what they need. However, definitely is all my grandbabies, all 7 of them. But with that, though, what I was saying was, I decided to jump on here. I was going to come on here at 10:22. Then I tried to get here on 11:22. And then, stuff happens. I'm here now, though. I'm here now. And I know it's late, so I may not get, my regular crew in here. I do want people to come up on the platform. Sometimes we be chopping it up on here, though, till 1 o'clock in the morning. So if that be the case, in a different time for you, of course, I am Gemini. It'd be every different time for her because it's like 7:30 there and it's 10:30 here. I don't know what time it is where you at, Supreme. Tell Mr. Supreme I said greetings and peace and love, and thank you for the support yesterday. I appreciate everything as well. I told her myself, but I'm sure till I said so again today. And family does come first, 100%, definitely. Peace and love to my sister. Fatima is in the place. Thank you for jumping on the live. Fatima, I was asking, it's 11:43. Okay, it's the same time here. Fatima, I was just telling everyone I wanted somebody to come up on the platform with me. I want to collab. I want to talk about, so that we don't clash. So I wanted to have a tribe meeting. What this means is I want to get together, have a whole bunch of people come up on the giving but verbally, so we can, set our schedules. We got so many people going live. They're like, oh, such and such is gonna be live at 7, such and such a live at 8. I know we're not gonna be able to catch everybody's live, but if we know the schedule, we can probably do a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? I just want to build and be able to be with everyone within, what I'm saying, everybody to be able to be coming my direction and everybody going their direction when they're on. I don't want to be on and then I miss it and then I'm watching the replay, because actually I like to be in the mix. I like to be in the mix when it's happening. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Chef is in the house. Chef is in the house. Hey, Chef, peace and love to you. Oh, peace and love, Amisha. Amisha's in the house. Everybody coming over. I appreciate y'all showing up this late at night. I don't know what y'all doing up this late, but I'm glad y'all here. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you. Couldn't be so who ready to come up on here? Y'all ready to come up on here? Hey, Chef, you ready to come up on the here? I'm about to drop this link. Come up here with me. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about that Chef, let's talk about that cook-off. Let's do it. There go the link right there. Click it. We're going to get right here. Put you right on live. Put you right here. We can talk about that cook-off. We can do that because it's all about collaboration. Y'all might not know. I'm trying to get Chef. Chef cooks a different way than I cook. I have alternative ways of creating dishes. I may be able to create some dishes like him, but different things that, he always got an excuse. You know that. Y'all know he always got an excuse. Y'all see that? What'd he say? You see what he said, right? He always got an excuse. I told him, I said, you know what? I don't know about this. See, I don't know about this. He tried to call me out. Then when I told him, let's do this, every time I say, let's do this, he don't be coming out there. I know you in the chat. I can see you in the chat. But that ain't going to help us put no date together. That's not going to help us put no plan together. And if we can't verbally communicate and then you're not responding to the messenger that I'm sending you a message on Facebook, you're not responding, then what we going to do? You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the stage, my brother.
How you doing?
Hey,
I've been on here too long. I'm only on here for like 5 minutes, but how's everybody
doing? Right. Come on in. I love it. I love to have people up here with me. This is my zone. This is my zone. What's going on, Nemo?
I'm doing all right.
Himself. I ain't never had a face-to-face conversation with you, brother.
How was your day doing? How's your day going?
Oh, it's going well. It's coming to the end. I work on Sunday, so I was at work. I was at the plantation. That's what I call it. I was there.
This is my last day of vacation. I usually work overnight, so I'll probably be at work at this time of night, really. I'm off on weekends, though, so Sunday nights I'll be off, though. Saturday and Sunday nights until 8.
It's been a long vacation.
Hey, I had about 8 days, and, I don't never get 8 or 9 days, so I took it and I ran with it,
they don't never let me. I was like, you still on vacation now?
They don't never let me off of work. So I was glad to be off of work.
Dang.
Then I was spending time with my son today. He wouldn't let me drop a video for nothing.
That's good. Like we was just talking about, family first. Sometimes you got to break it down, but it's kind of hard because you're trying to keep yourself to. Because like I told everybody, I run my YouTube like my business. I enjoy the collaboration. I enjoy the camaraderie, getting with people, talking to them, chatting like I am doing now. But I just think about all the time how I can create my business around YouTube and continue to grow in all different directions. And when I get to going and I meet people like you and I meet people, all these people I'm meeting on it, I feel like
it's always good to meet new people,
It is. It's great.
And connect with new people.
Love you too, I am Gemini. Let's see what to say here. Oh, You said, Queen, what brand of seasons do you recommend? Sea moss. There's only one sea moss, but they actually put in they flavor the sea moss. So they changed the flavors up. I don't know if you're speaking about the gel because that's when you could get the flavors, but like I use the sea moss powder, and I really don't use the sea moss that much because of my thyroid, and thyroid, it has iodine in it, and the iodine affects the thyroid issues. So that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But I give it to my grandbaby, so I have it on hand. But I use like a sea moss bladder combination of sea moss, but definitely I recommend sea moss. It has 99 vitamins and minerals and things that you need for your body all in one thing. So if you can get it, get it. It's definitely a thing to do. But that's what I use. And if y'all check out, I just did a video. I mean, not a video. I just did a short of my grandbaby and her adding her sea moss to her smoothie. So I don't know if that's why you asked, because definitely that I just released it probably before this video here. But definitely. Peace and love, Crystal. Thank you for coming over. We get ready to have a tribe meeting. You want to come up on the platform, you could come on up here. Come on up. You too, Lisa. You, Creatia. Creative Living with Misha. I'm saying Creatia. I'm giving you all kinds of names. You want to come up here, Fatima? Anybody? Just drop the link is in the chat. Click on it, and I'll pull you up to the stage. Come on up here with Nemo. Nemo trying to go to bed on me, acting like
I'm about to go to bed in a little bit. I was just on Crystal's live.
Yep, he acting like he's sleepy. He keep on wiping his head like I'm gonna go to bed in a minute.
Because I was laying down. I got up just to come on the live for a little bit.
Yeah, okay. Hey, it is what it is.
I had to come show some love,
You know, they talk. Everybody got so many excuses. I know it's late at night. I got on my scarf. I got on my scarf and my PJs. Yeah, I'm putting you out there, Misha, because you know what? And then I know Crystal camera ready because she just got off live, according to Nemo. So let's roll up here, sister. Let's go. And I know you was in the hot seat. This not the hot seat. This not the hot seat. This not the hot seat. This the let's just talk about. Let's talk about it. You know what I mean? Sabrine, you come on up here. Let's talk. Hit that link. Let's go. Y'all playing games over here. Other side of 50, you can come on up here too. I was just on her live. Y'all need to check her out. She's smooth with it. On the other side of 50, I was just on her live right before I got on this. I told her I was coming at 11:22. I didn't make it at 11:22. I was literally still there. I was like, I had the grandbaby like this, typing on the thing because she was asleep, but I was typing. As soon as I moved her head, she was like,
it'd be so many people live these days. It'd be like 50, 60 people at one time. You know, it's hard to jump in everybody's live.
Yeah, you know what? I go to my. So how do you get to see everybody live? Is there a place to go for that?
I mean, I usually just hit my subscribers. I got a good amount of subscribers.
That's what I do. I hit the subscribers and I scroll and I look to see who is live so I can jump on it live. I actually do that.
You know, I'll say just 6 months ago, it wasn't like that on YouTube, you know, because a lot of people wasn't jumping in lives like that. It was probably only 1 or 2 people that would come in your live. You know, they didn't have communities. They didn't have tribes. You know, people that were supporting small content creators and new content creators. It was a struggle just 6 to 8 months ago.
Yeah.
You know, it was really a struggle for a lot of people. A lot of people gave up on YouTube, you know, because they didn't have them communities. They didn't have them tribes, the people that were supporting them.
No.
You know, so I'm glad YouTube changed, you know, like, I mean, I'm glad they're coming together, basically, you know. And it's so diverse, you know, it's people from all over the world. You might have people in Nigeria.
Everywhere.
You know, I got a lot of people in Nigeria, Jamaica, people in Paris, people in Asia, you know, people in India, over there, all the way in Canada, in Mexico, all over the world. And I love it, you know, because I like to see what other people are doing from all over the world. And I like to hear different perspectives of life. You know, they might be going through the same stuff as you. You might be in a different country, but they going through the same, trials, tribulations, errors, and they all got a story and a testimony to tell. So I mean, YouTube is the place to put it on.
You're right. You're right. I definitely I connect with all of them too, and it's almost like it's hit or miss. It depends on I get their comments, and it be in the wee nighttime. I'm like they're up awfully late. Like but it's early. It's early where they are, but it's
Yeah.
late here. I mean not late, but it's early where I'm at. But it's earlier. It's like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm thinking like, who was on it on YouTube? Typing this. I mean, the amount of messages that you have. I mean, they're like watching content. You're like, wow. So, what's Supreme say? What's Supreme say?
What's Supreme at?
What's Supreme say? He said, TikTok ban got YouTube live jumping. Oh,
Well, TikTok's back for now. I
yeah,
think
they back, but you know what?
TikTok like that, but I need to be on all platforms. Y'all should be on all platforms.
Oh my gosh. Good night, Cece. Cece is my new friend and my new sister. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm so excited about her channel because I want to learn how to grow my own food. And that's what she's doing over there. Like, so I'm following all the gardeners. I am on every anybody that got garden in their name. I just probably hit the subscribe button, didn't even look. It said garden. I said I'm there. They say anything about garden or composting, I am there. I'm learning. I'm gonna learn how. I'm gonna grow my food this year. I am growing my food, and I want to know. I don't even know when to start. I think I'm supposed to already start. I don't even know. That's what I'm saying. I need to know because I got seeds that I've saved. I don't even know how long they last. I just so many questions. Cece, you should run a live like this, and let me come on the platform and ask my questions because I got a lot of questions, and you probably can help me out.
Run that stream, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, really, seriously, like I found out about StreamYard through jumping on with somebody else who dropped the link. I was doing something, they was dropping the link, and I'm like, yeah. They said, come on up. I was like, oh, I just can do that? And they was like, I just clicked it, and the next thing I know, I was up there with everybody else. And I was like, this is it. This is the way to do things right here. Like, this is how we can talk to each other face to face, kind of face to face, almost like FaceTime. Right? Because I feel like I'm talking to you on FaceTime right now.
And then you could connect people from Facebook, Instagram, all type of platforms.
You can?
Yeah, because I had it live when I was running my stream yard last night. I just got on it. I had people from Facebook commenting on it and everything. They even had some people sharing.
Did you connect your Facebook page?
Yeah, you could connect your Facebook. I think Instagram lets you go live for like an hour, and then they're gonna keep it on there. But I know people was actually sharing my video out on Facebook, and I ain't been on Facebook since September. I don't really mess with Facebook or any other media platforms like that. I've been on YouTube lately. But, they had, I think, 11, 12 people like it on Facebook, and then they were sharing it out. So, I mean, that's a good thing. You could help grow your channel as well. With streaming.
So did you connect it like here as an additional connection to
at the top, before you go live, you got, I think you hit edit or something like that, and you can connect.
Okay. Because I know you can do that on Restream. I can restream it on 3 platforms at the same time.
And you can keep using it, like it'll automatically be saved your Facebook and your YouTube. And you just, next time you go live, you could just click your Facebook, your YouTube, and it'll be on both.
I know.
And you'll see people like commenting from Facebook, where you could click the little comments, whoever comments, like you're clicking on, you can put it on your thing, and it'll have a little Facebook symbol instead of a YouTube symbol. It'll be an F for Facebook, and you could tell who's commenting from Facebook, who's commenting from YouTube. If anybody commented from Instagram, but I ain't really been on Facebook and Instagram both since September, so That's why I was trying to maybe,
I don't be on
see if any of my people on Facebook will start following me on YouTube. But I don't really like giving my YouTube out to people on Facebook, And I said, well, why not,
Yeah, why not? Because I actually I have mine promoted on there. Like literally, I'll talk about something, but I'm like, if you really want to see it, you need to go here. Like if you want to see what I'm talking about, you need to come over here to see it. Because I'm not posting it on Facebook for you to. Because I mean, if I post it on Facebook, what's their incentive to come over to YouTube?
Yeah.
Right. And I actually have a page. I have a Queen's Alchemy page that I just started on Facebook, because I was like, well, maybe I could just take my information and put it in the Queen's Alchemy, and then they could kind of associate it that way, where it's just like clips. Because you can take clips of your video, you could take clips,
highlights and
drop
stuff.
my clips in there. Right, drop my clips in there. That way they like, oh, I want to see the whole thing. Click it and come over.
Because you can be streaming this right now on Facebook. It ain't gonna give you the watch time hours from the people that's on Facebook, but it'll tell you while you live on StreamYard how many people's watching you on Facebook, how many people's watching you on YouTube. But it'll help grow, in case you want to drop your YouTube link always. They can see you typing and stuff like that, and it helps out,
Come on up, honey. It's a team meeting. We're doing tribe meeting right now. Me and Nemo is actually kicking game right now. Literally, he dropping gems over here on ways to kind of grow different ways. So you need to be up here, honey.
Yeah, because I'm about to be getting off in about 3 to 4 minutes, but I had to come show support.
He always talking about 3 to 4 minutes. But you know what? Sometimes you do be gone when you say you're gonna be gone. I'll be like, and Nemo said, Nemo, you still here? You be like, pew.
I really was gonna get off at 11, but I'm gonna make it to 11:05. It might be 12:05. 12.
It's 12 where I'm at. Where you at?
I'm in New Orleans.
New Orleans. Okay.
Yeah, Louisiana. So it's just hitting 11.
You have to catch the replay. Ain't no replay. You gotta get on this platform, girl. Get yourself over here. What you mean? Everybody want to go to bed on me. And y'all know y'all be up until 11, 12, 1 o'clock.
Look, they're going to be watching content until 3 in the morning talking about they couldn't hop on the live, which...
Here come episode 50. Come on,
I went on and got my cell phone back together just a little bit. Hello, y'all got me way past my bedtime. Y'all called me out. I say, Lord, let me get on up. Look, Queen helped me on my other one. I had so many trolls on my live. I'm like, wait a minute. What in the world?
It was scary too. It was so scary. It was like a lot. It was like they was just attacking. I was like, make me a mod.
It was probably that younger generation. You know how the younger generation, they like to troll. I had so many trolls last week, but guess what I did? I went on that page and I told them stay phenomenal. And all they did was come back to my channel and start editing their comments. I hit them with positivity.
I may have to do that because that's my first time, Nemo. It happened like that. I try to be positive, and I'm looking. I just went and told my husband. He said, well, is it because you on there so late? I say, no, they trolled. And he said, well, what was they saying? I said, oh, Lord.
You wouldn't believe it.
Don't worry, I can handle them. I said, Queen got in there.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it. Now they come, like, when I first started my channel, I had 75% trolls, and then people still come back to my channel today showing me love, because all I did was go to their channel. I said, stay phenomenal, monetize your greatness. Your channel is going to take off. You're going to have the best YouTube channel out there. I just kept going on every video, staying positive, and then they eventually came back. And now all they do is show love to my channel. I barely get trolls now, but when I do, I try to go hit them with that positivity, and I try to get that positivity to take over that negativity.
Because when they come over there talking that,
because look, they're already watching your video. They're already watching your video. They're there to listen to you. You don't have to be on my channel listening to me. So they're listening for a reason. Mm-hmm. They really love you, but they're not gonna tell you they love you. Right. All you have to do is try to turn them into believers and turn them trolls and them haters and people that don't like you into believers.
It's so crazy because I didn't used to get trolls, and then out of nowhere they start coming. I was like, well, well, what am I doing different that I didn't do before?
But look, if you ain't got any haters, you ain't doing something right. That's what my mom always used to tell me. So look, like my channel started growing. Like when I first started YouTube, it was nothing but haters. I would have probably gave up on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. It was people telling me to delete your channel. Your channel is trash. You know, you know, why are you even dropping this garbage? It should be at waste disposal right now. But I kept going. You know, I didn't let them get to me.
Yeah,
you know, y'all haters get to y'all. You know, I know y'all ain't gonna let it because y'all positive people.
Oh yeah, they was like stupid and say my name. I'm like, no, I don't think so. I say, wait a minute.
And one was like, I'm coming. Oh, I'm almost there.
I'm like,
coming.
You might not want to come to this house. I'm like, where you coming to? That's why I was like, no.
And that's them younger people. You know, them younger people ain't gonna rock with us like that. You know, like, you know, they're gonna support their people and do all that. Some people just get on here because they ain't got no life.
Yeah, that's
you know, they don't have a life. They don't have anybody that look. Because most of the trolls, they only got 5 or 6 subscribers. They might have 20 if they're lucky at that. You ain't gonna catch a troll with over 100 to 1,000 subscribers.
Right.
You ain't gonna, because you know, because they mad because you got more subscribers than them, or you get more views than them. They're gonna be like, how's this woman? This woman over here getting? She got 50 views on a video, and I can't even get 2. I gotta control her channel. You know, that's not how you do it, though. You know.
And my sons had already told me, Mama, you know they're going to come for you. I say, yeah, But I didn't realize it hit me hard tonight.
Stuff. They say
they were saying some horrible. I was like, whoa. Okay.
You know, when you go live, too, you can set it to subscriber only mode. You know, so, you know, put 20 minutes until they could comment on your video. So by the time they come up in your channel, they're going to at least have to watch your live and give you 20 minutes of watch time before they can even comment or hate and comment. So, they, you know, put it on subscriber only mode for 20 minutes. So next time, if you get 5 haters, you know, you at least get a couple of hours off of them because they ain't going to have nothing to do but to come watch you for 20 minutes till they can even drop a comment on your video.
See, I didn't know. See, that's good. Somebody need to do. Look, let us new content because Nebo, this is my first week doing live, so I'm like still trying to figure out the settings. And Queen had to tell me to make her the moderator. I'm looking and punching. I'm like, Lord.
I was like, let me get them out of here. I was like, oh my gosh, I felt when I was trying to talk to her, I was like, okay, and they just was coming. Boom, shoot.
Yeah, next time make it subscriber only mode. There's an option on there before you go live. Okay. You know, even if it's just 10 minutes, put it for 10 minutes in case you got some people that's positive that want to come talk to you. But hey, at least them haters will give you 10 minutes before you block them out. You know, they're going to give you that little bit of watch time to help you get closer and closer to your goal, you know.
Yes.
They ain't going to have no
choice. Trolls, they do give you watch time, and they do count too.
And then
I'm trying to shout people out being positive. And once say my name, I'm like, no, I don't even know. You talking to the wrong. Now look, I'm a Christian woman, but I don't play like that. No, I'm not. I just kept looking, and I'm thinking y'all just don't know. I'm on camera for work every day, so I can keep a straight face. But I'm like, I will not say your name. Say my name. Like,
oh my God.
You're going to get haters. You're going to get trolls. You know, that's what comes with YouTube or any other platform you're on, TikTok, YouTube. If you're on, I think it's called Threads. You know, but look, you're doing something right. They're just hating on you. Let them hate on you. Give them something to listen to. You know, keep dropping that content on them. Keep staying live on them. They ain't going to have nothing to do but to keep coming back and listening and giving you watch time hours.
Right. I like what you said. I'm gonna go to their page and drop some scripture on them and share some positivity.
I'm not gonna lie. Every single troll I had, because I had a troll last week. He had to come back. He watched 9 of my short videos. I said, if he had time to come watch 9 of my short videos, he must have loved them or something.
Exactly.
You know, like this is what he was calling me. He was calling me big because I'm overweight. He was saying you big. He came back and changed the comment to, oh, your channel is big. Stay phenomenal. You know, I was like, all right. So, but it took me to go over there and change his mindset. And then I said, and then I dropped a couple comments on his other videos. I said, if you start being more positive, your channel might grow from 15 subscribers to 1,000 subscribers.
Right.
You know, and then he started coming over there. He commented yesterday, actually, talking about stay phenomenal. I hope you had a good day and this and that. You know, so hey, he's coming back to my channel showing nothing but love. Nah, you know, you just got to turn them into believers. They're already listening to you. They're already watching some of your videos. They're already eavesdropping on your page.
Right.
That's true.
Just keep them something to listen to. You know, drop another video on 'em. You know, they ain't gonna have nothing to do but to come back eventually and show you.
Right.
You know, and then like if you can motivate them and just go over there on that page and say, man, this video is phenomenal. I think it's gonna hit 1 million views one day. You know, they might get excited. Oh man, I didn't think I'd get no 1 million views, you know. So it might change their mindset, it might get them excited. And then I go over there on that page, it's mainly kids, you know, they're probably like 11 or 15 years old.
Right.
You know, they probably ain't got nothing. They might be getting bullied in school. I don't know what's going on, but I'm hoping something pops off.
I had a kid come in on here and asked to come up. I didn't know it was a kid though, but he has to come on the thing.
Yeah, I had a kid on my live stream last night. You know, he's only 11 years old, but he ain't like these other kids. You know, he came on there. He was showing his little Lego collection, and we was having a good old time. You know, we had a couple people. I think it was the Source. I had Empowered Living talking to me, and then it was an 11-year-old kid. You know, it's 4 of us on the screen. And you know, I like diversity. It don't matter what age you are. You could be whatever age, as long as you positive and you.
So I did see. I did see. I saw the kid. That was the kid that was on there. You brought him on the. I saw that. I was there.
I brought him on the live. You know, he wants to grow on YouTube. That was his first time going live, and he was shy. He said, "I said, look, if you could start young, start doing it young."
Right. Oh wow! Yeah, I had a young guy. He was he came. He was in the chat. He was like, you know, what's up or whatever, and I was like, hey, what's up? And I asked if anybody want to come out. I said, just click the link. I said, I'm testing out to see if this worked because I had never.
Just get ready to hit that kick out of studio button, you know, in case they come.
No, he came and he only had like his little you know, icon up there. And I said, oh, if I can't see your face, you can't come on. You can't come on the platform. So as soon as I said that, he showed his face. I was like, oh, he's so cute. And I let him up on the thing. He was a teenager, I think, but for the most part. But he told me about his YouTube channel. He was like, I'm aspiring to be the best YouTuber ever. I'm gonna get 100K. I'm gonna get that YouTube plaque on my wall. He said he do. And I said, well, what do you do on your channel? Like, I mean, I had him talking about it in this. So at the end of the night, I had other people on there. We were all like encouraging him and, you know, get him going. Yeah, because Jamar, Jamar. I just corresponded with him today because he was, he commented on another one of my videos. He's like, because he got on he said, I subscribe to you. I said, all right, now that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, and I encourage them young people to do it because you got to look at Ryan. You know, his parents might have been over his channel, but you know, he's the first kid. You know, he's the richest 12-year-old kid, and he's the only one to have his own parade at the Macy's parade or whatever. He sold over $1 billion worth of merchandise in Walmart. And, you know, he's the richest YouTuber, like that's, you know, under 13 years old. So, I mean, if he can do it, all these other kids could do it. You just got to have a mindset.
They seeing it happen. They watching it. They see that happening. Yeah. I mean, he referenced a lot of, I think he referenced him in one of his videos because, of course, I went and watched his videos and to see what he was about. And, you know, of course, I subscribed to him and everything. And everybody on the platform was with me. They subscribed to him, too. So that's what's up.
So I was wondering, do you guys, because I always put mine on not for children, because I think one time I didn't do that and it wouldn't allow people to comment, but you don't have to, like when they say what audience.
No, I still do that, but you know, you're still gonna have kids, you know, that for some reason. You know,
it's not for children, but it's if you don't choose the next tier that says 18 and over.
Okay, no, I don't. Okay.
Yeah, it's another.
I got a couple children on my page because when I first started YouTube, you know, I was a Pokemon content creator. So I mean, you know, like a lot of kids into Pokemon and stuff. So I used to have a lot of people from, you know, when I was a Pokemon content creator that's still here. You know, I had one person that followed me. You know, he's probably like 13 now, but when I was a Pokemon content creator, his goal was to only get 25 subs. You know, he was only like at 15 when I met him, and now he's almost at 1,000. So he's
Wow.
doing good now. He's just connecting with people and engaging with people, you know. And he's
Yeah.
doing good over there on his channel. You know, I'm proud of him because at first his goal was just to get 25 subscribers, and then it moved up to 50 when he could find out he can go live. And now he's at almost, I think it's like 900. So he's doing pretty good.
Oh, good.
He's growing. At first, he didn't want to grow his channel. You know, his goal was 25, you know, and he went a long ways. You know, he came a long ways.
Yeah. Wow.
Hey, no.
You know, to me, the subscriber part ain't hard. It's that watch time hours for a lot of people.
Yes.
But then I did have some people like Cassie who had 5,000 and something watch time hours, but she didn't have 1,000 subscribers. You know, and then I had somebody else that, like Spencer. Spencer right now has almost 6,000 watch time hours. You know, he's a Pokemon content creator, but he can't get the 1,000 subscribers. You know, he's at like 800. You know, so he needs like 200 more people, but he's at 6,000 watch time hours and can't even get the 1,000 subscribers. You know, so some people it's difficult to get subscribers, and some people it's hard to get watch time hours. You know, he might be at 10,000 watch time hours by the time he even gets his 1,000 subscriber mark.
And you know, I just said that today. I was talking to my sister. She's not a YouTuber or nothing, but I have to talk to somebody because you know this is why I want to talk to people like this because I want to be able to somebody that can relate to me. You know, because I'm talking to people that don't even know what the heck I'm talking about. But I just said to her, I was like, you know, if I knew what I knew today, if I knew when I got to 50, I just said that if I knew when I got to 50 subscribers that I could go live and that it count towards my watch hours like that, I would have been doing it from day one, like from the moment
a lot of people
50.
would have. You know, nowadays it's different. A lot of people, once they get 50, they start going live. But a lot of people like us, we didn't know that. You know, we didn't know that back in the day. We would have been going live. You know, we would have going live even when we were sleeping. You know, just putting the phone on or snoring in the bed. You know.
Yes.
I mean, just to get them watch time hours. You know.
People are very creative because I went to a channel and I was like, like, and it was, and when I tell you, it was probably like 60 people and I was sitting there going, but nothing was happening. So I said, well, let me sit here because maybe they just stepped away for a minute. All I could see was like a little light was like twinkling in the back, like a twinkle, like something was flashing in the background. It was jet black. And I'm just sitting there going, and I was like, well, is this what everybody else doing? Because they trying to figure out what's going on. Because I'm just sitting there. I sat there about 5 minutes and did nothing happen. But he had like 60 or she or whoever it was, 60 people watching it. And it wasn't nothing happened.
And a lot of people like watching people play video games. I don't really play video games or nothing like that because I'm usually busy working. But I went in some dude's live earlier. You know, he got like 700,000 subscribers. But he had 6,000 people in his live just gifting them stuff. Like, and he's just playing a video game, sitting there playing a video game. I said, Lord, he just made like $2,000 in 2 hours with 6,000 people in his live, and he's just playing a video game. I said, maybe I need to start trying. Maybe I need to get back on a video game.
Yes. And talk, because you be talking and just get up there and do your video games and talk. I know you would, Nemo.
You know, well, I don't have a niche right now. You know, my niche is just connecting people and supporting small and new content creators. That's what I changed it to. You know, when I was doing the shout out videos and all that, you know, I might get back and try to get a niche. You know, I don't know yet, but you know, I just like supporting people. That was my goal, you know, was to support people and show them love and, you know, go over there to their channel and try to connect new people to new people.
You done a great job of that because I think that's how a lot of us have gotten connected is through that and building different communities. So you definitely have done a great job.
You know, that's how I started like a couple months ago, you know, like when I started that like in, I think early November, maybe October. You know, when I was doing the shout out to subscriber videos now, and now everybody's starting to do the shout out to subscriber videos and stuff like that. And I love seeing it.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. A lot of them doing it. Like, I mean, I definitely, the day I typed it in, I was like, I was just going to recognize my tribe and my subscribers because I mean I know that they're one and the same, but I was like, that was my title and it was alive. That live went crazy. I was like, wait a minute. People,
Yes.
this is
But
a
you gotta
thing.
think. Look, just 6 months ago, like it was nobody that was coming in lives and stuff like that. I'm just being real. Like I was live for 9 hours one time, and I couldn't even get 55 minutes of watch time just
Yeah.
like 7 months ago. And I said, I got to start finding people that's like me. Like you got to think, if you live for 9 hours and you can't get one watch time hour, what makes you think you're gonna get 4,000 watch time hours? Like I said, there got to be people out here who's discouraged like me, who feels like they ain't getting no views, who feels like they ain't gonna get no kind of watch time hours. And that's why I changed my niche from like a Pokemon niche to, I said I gotta start doing shout out videos. I gotta start, showing people love, going over there on their channel, shouting them out. And that's when I picked up my pen and my notepad, and I just started doing shout out to subscriber videos. And then I started seeing 10 people doing it, 20 people
That's
doing it.
crazy.
And I was telling people to do
Yes.
it though. I told people, you got to start showing love to your people. You got to connect.
Yes.
You got to let people know that you are watching their video, because YouTube ain't going to tell you that the person watched their video unless you let them know that you watched their video. Drop a comment, tell them something in the video that you liked about the video, that you watched about the video, what happened in the video, and then people going to know that you really watched their video.
Exactly.
And it started, that's how my channel took off, I mean, because it was popping in
I knew a
October.
whole bunch of people like you. I mean, I didn't know you. I didn't know you. You get what I'm saying? I recently connected to you after I saw you on the source. I was
Yeah,
like, I like this guy.
you
Yeah.
know,
But I wasn't connected to you. And then because the first person I ever seen do like a list and literally had a pen and paper, like you saying, was Fatima. And I was like,
yeah.
yeah, she out here doing this. Like she really doing this. And
And
then
she does it. I
mm-hmm.
love Fatima. We've been following each other for a
Yes.
while.
Yes.
She's
Yes.
a member of my channel. That's what she was saying in a live the other day. She was saying that Nemo, if it wasn't for you, I would have never been shouting these people out. I wouldn't have had my
Right.
pen and my notepad.
Wow.
Until I met you. She was saying basically like you was feeding me, and I was eating what you was feeding me. And that's how you do it though. People's gonna connect through people. Like I might
Yeah.
find people through her page, she might find people through my page, and then
Yes.
we all like we connected as one big web basically. Yeah,
And that's what I feel like
found
we
me through the
are.
source. A lot of people
Yes.
might find I might find people through the source, and we all connected in one big and web. Like, there's so many communities out there, but we gotta be one big community. We
We
gotta
Yes.
show
are.
love to
And I think that's what's happening because every time it's like I can't believe I get to a place and it's like it's my same people. But
Yes.
then
yeah.
there's like
Yes.
all these others that you ain't
Mhm.
never seen before. And
Yes.
they're like, hey, Queen, or whatever, and somebody's talking about it. I'm like, what? I ain't never seen these people.
Right.
So, because the only reason I was on the source is because he interviewed Kiss from Jay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I even ended up connected to the source.
Right.
And so like it was so many different, I mean, just back and forth ways. And then I always whoever Fatima say, I go check out the channels and look and see who they're talking about. And then when you came on there, and I literally caught it live. And you were talking, I was like, and that's when you were on vacation. That's why I'm like, you still on vacation?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
supposed to be on. That was my first day of vacation.
Oh, okay.
I was supposed to be on the Kiss from Jay show this week, but I had to do some stuff with my son, and then it was Valentine's Day. I wanted to spend the time with my woman, so I didn't have time to go live on Valentine's Day like I wanted to. I was supposed to be on the Kiss from Jay, the 20
Ah,
questions
yeah.
this week. She had emailed me, but I told her it might have to be next week. But the best time for me, since I work overnight and I work Monday through Friday, I'm busy because I support Kiss from J too. I just got so many people now. So if y'all
Yes.
don't see me on y'all channel for a while, y'all know, I mean,
Oh, we
it's
understand.
hard to get through 500 to 700 people in a week. So if
Oh
y'all
Oh,
yeah,
see me on
no.
y'all channel for a week or
yeah,
two,
you can.
I just
I'm
said,
trying to make time for people. Cause I don't even think I've been to Fatima's channel in a while. I need to go back over there and watch one or two of her videos, and really I'm trying to make it to everybody, but it's hard. It wasn't like this a couple months ago when I only had to go to like 50 to 100 pages to show love like that. But now when it turns into 500, 700 people, and I like to watch the video all the way through. I don't like to go over there and just watch 30 seconds of a
right.
video. and click off.
That's my thing.
You know, I like
That's
to
how
watch
I
the
am
whole
too.
video all the way through. I like to support the person, so I'm trying to give them as much watch time as possible. And I like to really show love. You know, I don't like to do that fake love like some people do. They go over there, watch
Right.
a video for 30 seconds, drop a comment, hit the like button, and they drop off. Like, no, you know,
Mm-mm.
to me, that's fake love. I like to show real love. I like to watch a video. Unless it's 15 to 20 minutes long, I might not watch the whole thing, you know,
Right.
because I got to show love to so many people. Where, you know, if you're watching 4 15-minute videos, that's an hour. You only made it to
Yes, it
four people's
is.
pages. That's you know, you're going to feel like you got nowhere.
I know that's why this week coming up, I say I'm gonna make it a goal to go back to the people who started out first with me, because I've been watching a lot of new content and just, just meeting a lot of new people in our community. So I said I'm gonna go back to the people who I first started listening to, just to show them some love, because I still see them come to my thing. So I try to, I'm trying to pace myself out with doing it, because you can get overwhelmed with trying to go to all the lives now,
Hmm.
because lives are so popular, and then going
And then
back
you
to
get caught
looking
up in
at.
lives. You know, once you're in somebody's
Yes.
live, you'll be in there for 2 3 hours. Like, look,
Yes.
I said I was getting off 30 minutes ago, and I've been on here. look, I'm still on the live. You know, but you'll
Yeah.
get caught up in somebody's live where you won't even go watch no content. But I do
Mhm.
tell people, if you don't see me on your page, I'm eventually gonna make it back. It might take two
Yeah.
weeks, it might take 3 weeks, it might take a month, but you eventually gonna see me back on your page.
Exactly.
And if I ain't been on your page in a minute, I'm at least watching 2 or 3 videos. I'm not just gonna watch
Hmm.
one. You know,
Right.
but it gets harder. Like now I'm at like what 12,000 subscribers, so it's hard to
Yes.
keep track of all these people. You know, like it's a lot of
Mhm.
people, and I gotta try to show love to as much people as I can because that's what I like to do. Like
Yes.
you know, like but it's hard, guys. It's hard. So
Oh
look, your
yeah.
channel
Yeah.
starts growing, you gonna see exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And, you know, because your channel will continue to grow, you will continue to elevate, and you're gonna be like, man, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. You know, like one day on vacation, I watched 14 hours of content all day. I was so drained. I didn't know it could mentally
Yes.
drain you like that. The next day I
Yes.
watched like 9 or 10 hours. Then the next day 12. And I said
Oh,
the next
that's
day
a
I gotta
lot.
take a break. I said I'm tired.
Mhm.
I didn't know
Mhm.
I could be tired from watching content,
Yeah.
but I was mentally drained. I had to take
Yeah.
me a nap.
And look, you're gonna need a break when you get back from vacation. If you if you keep going with that, you're gonna need a vacation from a vacation.
Yeah, that's how I usually is, just period. Like no matter
Mhm.
what. I know I'll
Yeah,
be tired after the
I got
vacation.
another one coming in April. You know, I was supposed to go to New York, but I'm probably staying around here. But I might do like some 4 days with my wife out of town, and then I'll dedicate the other 3 days to being on YouTube. And then you got to spend time with with your kids, your wife, your husband,
Yes.
whatever. You got to make time for them, and then you're a content creator on top of that. So you
Mm-hmm.
got to go out there try to create some content. You might be editing videos, and it's hard. You know, how you gonna be supporting everybody if you're editing videos, you're spending time with your wife, you're spending time with your husband, you're spending time with your kids, your
My
grandkids.
sentiments
You
is
can.
that
You know,
exactly.
Mm-hmm. You can
I
only
say
do
it all
what
the
you
time.
can do, and you have to, and true people know. Most of us know, we understand. You cannot be everywhere
and
doing
that's why I
this and
started
doing
doing
this.
shout out videos too, though, because I was like,
Yes.
I can't be watching everybody, so I'm gonna do a shout out video. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't did a shout out video this week because anybody I was watching, I was just posting on my community post. But I
Mm-hmm.
probably will do a shout out video this week. You know, like drop the little clips and stuff like that, and tag their channel so in case other people ain't connected to them, they could go watch them. You know, the people that I ain't get to, I'll probably go, make a shout out video to their channel to let them know that I'm still there for them.
Yeah.
I ain't forgot about them because I don't want them to be like, man, Nemo ain't come to my channel in about 3 weeks. I wonder if he's okay. And ain't that, this list kept growing and I kept getting new
Yeah.
subscribers this week as well. So, it was at 460 or 470 people. And then I
Right.
gained new subscribers. So it jumped up to like 525 people I had to show love to. And I
Yeah.
don't even think I got through 300 people. I tried, but it don't go always planned as you want it to go. Not when you got so many people and you watch their videos all the way through, because
Yeah.
it's a long journey.
Yes. Yes.
It is because I say it all the time. I know we all know we content creators. We that explanation shouldn't even have to be
Exactly.
disclosed or said or whatever, because if anything, most of us, this is not a full-time thing. You know what I'm saying? And if it is, if I would think if this was full time for me, if this is what I was doing full time, I would have probably more of definitely family time. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not taking away from my family time at all, because I mean I got responsibilities in that in itself. But I think I would have more time. Right. I just think if this was what I was doing, I definitely would have more time, because if I can record content, go to work, be queen ma and grandma on the weekends. Every day a caregiver to my mama. And do the YouTube every day.
You want me to tell you what I used to do? Like
I got if something was cut, I definitely had some time in my hands.
I work 50 to 60 hours a week. What I used to do when I knew I didn't have no time, I used to pre-record 3 or 4 to 5 videos on my laptop, and I used to drop one a day. You know, because I was so busy. I said, I know I'm working 70 hours this week. It's a busy week, so I'm going to be at work 70 to 75 hours.
Right.
And, you know, that's a lot. That's like working 2 full-time jobs.
Yes.
You know, so I'm like, I ain't going to have no time for YouTube, because people's like, how you making time for YouTube if you working that much? And I said, look, I pre-record videos on my laptop. I have them say, you know, because that's when I didn't edit no videos or nothing. I was just dropping raw content. So I was getting on my laptop, and I was, you know, I'll take 2 hours, or one day I was off, and I record three to 5 videos. And I'll be like, at least I'm going to have content for the next 3 days to 4 or 5 days, so I could get another off day to record 3 more videos.
Right.
And that's what I used to do. I used to pre-record content, because sometimes it's hard, especially if you're a parent, guys, or if you're a grandmother and you got kids running all in the back. You trying to drop a video, they jumping in your face, taking your phone. You know, it's so shout out to all the parents out there that's content creators and stuff like that. Because
y'all listen, y'all if y'all watching my videos, any of y'all just watching them all the way to the end, and every end of my video, you hear me speaking, but you also hear my grandbaby saying, hey, hi, yeah, whatever he want to say in the background too. Because there's no way for me to other stuff like my cooking videos, I can blank all that out, because I'm gonna put music and I'm gonna talk over it. But when I get to the end, I'm saying my thing like, this is so good or whatever. And so he's standing there looking at me like, some, give me some, like some.
Hey, that's why I didn't get to drop the video. So like, I just dropped a video like an hour ago, but I had to wait till my son fell asleep, because he would not let me record for nothing today. You know, if you was catching me on live, I was probably live for only 10 minutes, and I had to hurry up and get off, because, you know, he wanted to spend daddy time, or I thought he was about to be going to sleep, and he'll be running in here. You know, come on. I said, all right, let me get off of here. And I every time I was trying to come record a video, just get 10 minutes, you know, while he was playing with my wife or something. Where daddy at? So it was hard for me to drop.
How old is he?
You know, he's about to hit 4 in a couple of days. So it was hard for me to really. That's why I had to wait till he fell asleep, and I just dropped a video like maybe an hour and a half ago, because I literally just recorded that thing as soon as he fell asleep. I said I got to find a subject in my head and just talk about it. And I heard up and talked about it, and I dropped a video because he fell asleep. But it was hard. Like, I've been trying to record a video all day, but you know. So shout out to all the parents out there, grandparents. And I know the struggle. Trust me, because I've been trying for the last 14 hours. I was awake, trying to find any little time I could sneak in here and do a video, but he wouldn't let me do a video. So, you know, you know, it's hard.
Sometimes I just give up. I mean, I you know what? I have some bloopers that I was like, I should put these out here, because literally, I mean, if y'all could see me, like when I'm doing that one part, I have look at my little stand right here. I got different, so I have like this little stand right here on my table. So if y'all see me testing the food and I'm sitting at the table, this is my open space right here. So this is my living room, and so the kids, they right here. But I'm sitting there like with the food in my hand, like this is so good. And I go to bite it, and they were like, I'm like, shh. Then I do it again. This is so good. Then I'll be like, well, y'all be quiet over there. Y'all gotta be quiet for 5 seconds. Then I come back and say, this is like, it's hilarious. I go back and I'm editing that. I'm just laughing at myself so hard, because I cannot believe
you probably should do the bloopers. You know, them bloopers may blow up.
Yeah, I had so many bloopers because my son kept saying, Daddy. I said I was almost finished like the other day. I was doing an unedited video. I was just driving all the way. I was gonna do an 8 minute straight video talking. I had to cut it out of 7 minutes because he came in here just talking away. So and then I had to hurry up, and I did have to add another minute in there, on CapCut. So I said, let me go ahead and add another minute in here because I thought I was gonna be able to speak 8 minutes straight. Came busting through the door. And then look, if you lock them out, bang, 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 bang.
You can hear that in the background.
What you doing in there, Daddy? What you doing in there? Let me in. Let me in.
It's not. It's not. We would say it's not easy. It is not easy with the kids. I know my son does it all the time. Interruptions happen. Yep, they happen all the time. They happen all the time. But when I was doing my 20 questions with Kiss from Jay, I went back and listened to it the other day just to, because everybody was like, you could hear the baby. I was like, oh my God, it sound like, I mean, they probably should have probably called the people on me the way he was screaming in the background. But I thought you couldn't hear him because he was down here. I was upstairs. He wasn't by himself. I ain't leave him just sitting here. Now y'all know that. But he wanted to be where I'm at. So that was the problem. But if he was where I was at, then I would have been so distracted I wouldn't have been able to talk. And so I thought I could do this because I'm like, okay, well, he good. He gonna be with his uncle. They're gonna be down there eating snacks. I made sure they had snacks. I made sure they had videos, everything, anything they could do. That didn't matter.
And see, that's why it's hard for me to schedule lives because, I could schedule lives for when I get off of work for the morning time, because I work overnight. But then I don't know if my son's going to want to go outside or if he's going to be all in my face or, if he's going to want me to play with him. And that's one reason, like, I didn't get to really, like, because I wanted to send Kiss for Jay a date. But I'm like, it's so hard because, I try to get my wife sleep too, she works 40 hours a week. And you got to have respect for your spouse, like, like if she, if she goes to bed at 8, I'm trying to take the baby off her hands if I'm home, and that's why sometimes I don't schedule lives even at nighttime, she works too. So, I'm going to have respect for her and let her sleep and not have him running all in there, waking her up throughout the night. And I know she got sleep. You just gotta have respect for your other, your other person too, though. In case, you can't be choosing, in case you want just come on here and go live. It don't work like that. Well, it might work like that for some people, But I mean, I got respect for my wife, so that's what I'm gonna do. For her, So like he's sleeping in here with me the whole vacation. He's been sleeping with me all night, and I'll tell her sleep in the living room. Because I know he'll stay up. She works at 4 a.m, so she goes to bed at 7 or 8 at night. And he's up to like 9 or 10 at night. He won't let her sleep. So if I'm home, I'm trying to take him off of her hands or keep him away from her as much as possible, just so she can get sleep.
Don't let him take no day naps.
Yeah, hey, it's hard.
Don't let him take no day naps. He don't get a nap during the day.
He really don't. I don't know how he be so hyper. Maybe he's like me from when I was young. But really, he'll only take a nap like if it's a car ride. But usually he don't take day naps no more, and he's still up. He fell asleep.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because he need to be ready to wind it down. Like
he fell asleep a little early tonight. I mean, about 9 o'clock.
Oh, that's decent. That's decent.
But I was hoping he would have fell asleep like at 7 or 8, where I could have recorded some videos or did what I hey, at least I got one video in today. So I mean, I have to work around it. Usually too, what I do, I make a video on my lunch break at work because I don't be having time to really I don't know if I'm gonna come home and he's gonna be all in my face, and then by the time she gets off, it's time for me to be going to bed. By the time I get home from picking her up from work, she gets off at 1. I go in at 9 something at night. So I have to go to sleep or try to hurry up and shower, do some stuff around the house. It's 3 or 4. I usually on a work night only get 3 or 4 hours of sleep. That's why this vacation I was trying to catch up on some sleep and do things around the house and stuff like that. And I was just trying to show people love, but it's hard though. You got to make like I don't even know how I stayed consistent on YouTube the way I did.
Yeah.
Like, but I did it. You have to find that little time you have to squeeze in because it don't take long to make a video. All you have to do is find like that time gap that you're gonna have 30 minutes to an hour to hurry up and record a video.
Yep, I do it on my lunch I do it first thing If I go for a walk, I'll record a video. If I wake up, I'll record a video. I try to do it like that, but I have to already have my idea. So I got my handy dandy idea book right here.
Yes,
So I go and I look and I say, what did I say I was going to talk about? Or what did I say I was going to do? You know, a lot of stuff I've been thinking about doing. I just putting it to the side. I haven't recorded any content since, I don't know. I haven't recorded. I've been going live every day. I haven't recorded anything, but I really want some content out there because I like.
A lot of people go live, you know, because
yes.
it takes an hour still, you know, so you're gonna be going live, you know. I like to switch it up. I used to like to have a video too on top of going live though, so that video, in case it's running you a couple hours, will add up with it.
Right.
You know, the live. But nowadays, live so easy. It's much easier. But you know, I drop content because I don't barely get paid from lives unless people's in there dropping you some super chats or something like that. You know, you might get a couple cents on your lives. You know, you really want to get paid through the ads.
But what about so let me ask you this. So you said you don't get paid from the lives what about the replays?
Now you do get paid from your lives, but the ads ain't gonna add up to like what a regular video would be or what the views would be on a regular video. You do get paid for your replays, but like really on my lives, I only make a couple cents. You know, it'll have 300, 400 views, but I only make like maybe 40 cents, 30 cents. That ain't really nothing, you know.
Is that off the replays though? Because like people, because replays for lives, especially like right now, I'm at the top of the hour. I'm at an hour right now, right? So if I cut this right here, this might get somebody to watch it all the way through.
Yeah,
but when
like,
it say that
a lot of people don't like. I'm not gonna lie.
3-4 hours, they like.
A lot of people don't like watching too many long replay lives because it's too long for, you know, like the extent, you know, that for their brain, they ain't gonna want to watch no hour-long video. No. That's just a regular person, like, you know, you ain't gonna go watch a whole hour, 2-hour video just because
it's about who you market to though. Because if you came out the door doing 30, 45-minute videos, that's what you did. If you came out the door doing that, that's who you're going to attract, those people who are watching that. But if you don't, and then you try to start doing that, you're gonna kill your channel, because what's going to happen is you're going to have to almost halfway rebrand yourself to get the people who watch that kind of content for that long. Because
a lot of people don't have that type of time.
They don't. And what I learned, because today at church, some people say, "Oh, you haven't been on YouTube in a while." I say, "No, I've been doing lives and I did shorts." They say, "Oh, we didn't see that." So they're wanting that long form, which my long form again is between 5 to 10 minutes.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't watch long lives because I don't have that type of time.
Yes, that's what
love to so many people. Like, you know, there's so many people I gotta show love to, so I try to find a video between 7 to 15 minutes tops. Yes. You know, like everybody has different times on their videos, so usually, you know, unless you know, like, you've been supporting me since the very, very, very beginning, I'll try to come watch 2 or 3 of your videos. If I see you commenting a lot on my stuff, I'm coming to watch 1 or 2 of your videos, but it ain't gonna be longer than 15 minutes, because you know, if I'm over there watching 3 lives that's an hour and 20 minutes long, that's only 3 people I can one day, and it's gonna feel like I ain't get to nobody. You know?
Exactly.
But that's because you're on a different mission. So let's say this, because we market. I mean, we're not even marketing, really. Honestly, we just gathering who comes to us, right? So, but with us, it's almost like, okay, because I wouldn't have came across your channel. I would have never knew about your positivity. I never knew about you. Know what I'm saying? I would have probably never came across you on just a general basis. The fact that I did come across you is that it was because I was connected with somebody else that we was connected to. And the majority of us in this chat right now, and those who always supporting me, are other fellow content creators. I have maybe 3 people who are not content creators that are consistently watching my content. They're not content creators. So if we can, where do we get, when and where? This is what I've been thinking. When and where do we get to the point? Because I used to be a YouTube watcher, not a content creator, and I would watch somebody who had 2 hours of content. Because if I was interested in what they were talking about. So I want to be that person. I want you to sit down and watch my 2 hours of
that's
content.
to be. But like most of the people like I follow, like they're content creators now. They're trying to get monetized. They're trying to get their revenue check from AdSense. It's barely few. Like I might have like 5 people that ain't content creators, who actually come and watch my videos all day and stuff like that. But everybody I know is basically trying to be a content creator. It's like the new generation thing.
It's kind of crazy because majority of the people on YouTube, it feel like, I guess, I don't know, because this is the first time I've been on this side of it. I've had a YouTube channel forever, but I just dumped my stuff from Facebook on YouTube. It wasn't for nobody really. I didn't even think nobody would watch it, but people did actually watch it. So that was a whole nother thing. And I think when I got on YouTube, I think I had 13 subscribers because that was just, I don't know why I even had those.
That's why I came back to YouTube as well, because I'm sitting on break one day by the flagpole, hitting my vape, and I'm like, man, this dude's talking about, I was just a YouTube watcher at the time. There was a dude making $2,000 to $2,200 a day from YouTube. And in my head, I'm like, if he can do it, if he can make some kind of revenue, I can make some kind of revenue on YouTube. And that's when I switched my mindset from watching content all day to creating some kind of content.
Right.
And that's when I switched, because I used to just sit at work, scrolling, watching people's videos, 50 minutes.
I did too. I was heavy. I don't even actually. I pay for Netflix. I pay for all these other Prime, all that. So I couldn't even tell you what's on there and what's been on there because I've been consumed in YouTube. I find something that I want to watch and what I want to be engulfed in, or I'll find like a trend of things that I want to watch. So let's say I like what Living After 50 got going on, but I want to find somebody else because I didn't watch all her stuff. I want to find somebody else doing the same thing. I'm gonna go search to find that particular thing. So like when I got heavy into fasting and doing that, that was my thing. My only thing ever came to me was somebody about fasting. So I was clicking and I had that stuff saved.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I couldn't wait to get to watch it. And I would go turn my TV on and binge watch this stuff. That's why I said, where's the me for me? That's what I want to know.
I used to be the same way though. I used to watch content, but there ain't too many people now. Once they start seeing people, other people starting to make money off of it and they going live, once they build up that confidence, they're gonna start doing it. But there's some people out there that still just watch content. So we'll get a couple of them every now and then. But it's very hard now because there's so many people on YouTube going live and making all these videos now where there's a wide variety of people. They have so many different niches. They might be stuck on a different niche. They might be stuck on like that dude earlier that I was watching who had 6,000 people. They was watching him just play a video game.
Wow.
Might love the video game. They might like he plays the video game. I don't know. I don't play video games, so I can't really tell you. Maybe I need to get back on it.
Well,
do he talk during the video game, or he just play it? Was he talking, or he just playing?
He was talking. The camera was on him, but then he switched it over to the game on the screen, and he still had 6,000 people just watching him play a video game on the screen. I said, that's what they want to watch. So
I've seen people do that, and I got a person that I connected with, and she does Sims.
Like Double Rose Twins does Sims.
It's a huge thing. I couldn't believe. I was like,
what is?
It's like the Sims has been around for a while. Like I got a lot of people that play the Sims, like Double Rose Twins. They have Jackie Sims. They have Semi V. It's
like a drama video game.
Where you can create your own people on there and dress them up and go build houses.
It's been around. Living life on a simulation. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And people like seeing that. People love seeing it for some reason.
And they talk, but what I was watching and the part was tripping me out is they were having like a whole conversation about what was happening with these pretend people in the chat. Like they were like, did you see what happened with, and I'm thinking they talking about somebody, and I'm sitting up here going, I'm just as lost because I don't really know about Sims, but I've heard of it and I'm watching it and I'm like, but people were into it. Yeah. But what about the lady? What about the other lady that I'm connected with? I think I like interesting things. So that was interesting. So I connected. I'm like, I want to see what this go because I'm like, these people are really engaged in this. The
Right.
other thing I liked was the organizer. Never says a word. Never
Yes.
shows their face. Light, peaceful music playing, and they're organizing little things. A desk.
Wow.
They're organizing a refrigerator. They're redoing
or makeup cabinet or
whatever.
I mean, there's things out there. There's specific niches out
Sheds.
there. You
They're
know,
just doing stuff. You're like,
you got to think they got different niches for everything. Like I started off as a Pokemon niche. You know, they got people that's gonna want to watch you just open up packs. You know, because I went up in there on one of the channels the other day, and he had like 300 people in there, and he was just opening up Pokemon packs.
Wow.
You know, and they was just donating them left and right, donating them buku money. I said, Lord, you know, maybe I need to go back to the Pokemon stuff. I don't know, you know. But I'm still just trying to motivate and grow my channel right now. You know, I might change my niche up. So if y'all see me doing different things on my channel,
that's what I think it should be. You know, that's why I was saying
it's
maybe
something for
do that. Just
everything for
mix it up,
everybody.
and you never
like
know.
I've been mixing it up. I've been doing dance moves on my channel.
Yeah.
I've been doing a little bit of
Let's
everything.
groove tonight.
You know, I'm just trying to see what people like to do. You know, I mean, what people like the most. You know, and I'm gonna try to run with that. I was doing a couple crypto videos. I seen the cryptocurrency video did really well on my channel.
Right.
So you know, I'm trying to see what people's really interested on. That's
You
really
have to pay
audience.
attention.
Yes.
You know, and that's what I'm trying to go through. I'm trying to go through different things right now. So if y'all see me doing some comedy videos or something, I'm just trying to see or a reaction video or a dancing video. I'm just trying to see what the audience likes the most. And I'm gonna try to go through the analytics on all of that and just see what people like the most, so I could drop what the audience wants to see. You know, because you got to drop what your audience wants to see. You know, you got to figure out what your audience wants to see the most.
You do.
You know, because you want them to continue to come back to your channel and watch more content. You know, that's the whole concept of it.
And that's what someone was saying too about their comments. Go and see what people comment the most on, because that's what they want to hear you talk about. So what are they commenting about in your, you know, the most comments, and do talk about that, because
that's where I get my videos from. Like, y'all might have seen the one on the parasites. I had somebody, actually, I was actually on someone else's video where they were like talking about it, and then they were like, "Oh my God, you got parasites in your body! I never knew about that." And I was like, if they didn't know, how many other people don't know?
Yes.
And so that was an idea. People asked me to do different, like you look in the thing, you could tell. And then also I have like vidIQ. I don't know if anybody else had on there, but it actually told me, like, it pinpointed where my concentrated focus of people were from. And most of my concentrated people came from anytime I did food videos.
Wow. Like, so what is that, vidIQ?
vidIQ is a free extension that goes onto your it's free. It's an extension that goes onto your YouTube channel, and you can actually see and you can see what other content creators are doing. You can watch their channels, and they'll give you an example of a recreation of the person's title, and you can go talk about the same thing but a different title, and then you know that it's something that's popular because that other person has done it.
And then they'll tell you if it's a good thumbnail, if it's not a good thumbnail.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I don't have.
That's why I know my thumbnails be busting. I be getting 100% on my thumbnails, y'all.
I need to learn how to do thumbnails. That's what I'm gonna work on this week, because I know that's important. So I'm gonna work on that.
Hit Canva up. It's free. Choose, you know, you might end up having a whole bunch of, but just redecorate it. They have the ones that's a template. It's like everybody else's. Redecorate it. That's what I do. I'll use all. I got the paid version of it, so I got a lot of stuff that's open to me. But I love to create thumbnails.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna be working on.
Maybe that's what I should hire myself out. I'll create your thumbnail for you.
Yeah, you know, hey, you never know. You never know, because I'm like, me and this create, but so that's what I'm doing on this 40-day challenge, is each week trying something new and starting to, you know, brush up on my skills on things, you know. So
just talk about something that, like, you know, like his comment saying, you know, talk about stuff that you love to do, you know, and just see if people's into it. You know, like I love to fish, And why I started my channel was to opening up Pokemon packs for my son. And I'm always been a positive guy. I always said stay phenomenal, monetize your greatness for 7 years now. So, I started showing positivity to people, and that's what I like to do. I like to motivate, inspire, and encourage people to keep going. And don't give up. If I could get monetized, you can get monetized. If they could get monetized, then you can get monetized. Just have that positive mindset, and just stay consistent and just do something that you love to do. Have a passion for it. Have passion in whatever it is that you do, if it's in life, if it's on YouTube, if, just have a passion for what you do, and, your audience will come.
Absolutely.
That's what's that? Elevate TV. That's what he said,
Yeah. He says, like, do y'all think it's best to do what you love and the audience will find you? Yeah. Or do you think you love, doing what you love, you can research what topics are popular and revamp it? I think that I try everything. So since I've been on YouTube, I'm going to tell you what my strategy has been. I never touched a short in my life. Originally, when I first got on here, I was actually kind of intimidated by shorts because I was like, I don't even know what that really required. But I was like, I'm just gonna get on here and I'm just gonna do it. Then of course I got on here with my go to work voice and I was not myself and I was talking like this and I was like, oh my gosh, everything's wonderful and butterflies and then I was like, and then people probably was like, what the world is she talking about? Who the heck is that? Who is this person? So, and then you realize and you start to do more research. So when I did research, I did so much research. I watched so many videos. I had not implemented a thing. And I'm good for that. I'm good for researching and not do anything. When it came down to my fasting, I researched for years and I never fasted until 2024. So that just go to show you. Also, but this time I was like, I don't have time to do that. I need to, based on what these creators are telling me and this information I'm getting, and I'm getting information from YouTube creators that haven't been on the platform that much, but they're giving their experiences. That's who I listen to. I listen to the big ones, but I listen to the small ones. And that's when I got an idea. I said, boom, they're going another topic. Y'all missing out when y'all not watching small content creators with low views because they got gems that they dropping. So that was another video I dropped, right? So I'm started thinking about, and so your things start coming to you. It just start coming to you. I had a niche off the top. I was literally health and wellness, and that's why I'm trying to. Even though I stick in teaching you how to do some YouTube stuff, or I stick in this, I want to always keep it about my health and wellness. But I know a lot of right now I've been off kilter with it because I have not been 100% focused in it. But I think it's okay. I think it's okay because everybody know what I'm about, right? They know I'm going to come back to it every time. I'm always going to have a conversation. Like right now, I'm telling you right now something about health and wellness. After we keep on talking about it. And I'm the go-to person. Come on back to me and ask me anything you want to. But when it came down to YouTube trying to figure out how to go, what direction to go in, what to do, I watched all these videos. And then by the end of the time I watched all these videos, I finally realized you're not going to know how it works until you try a little bit of everything.
Right.
So I just start diving in and just trying everything. When I found out, when I did my first short went to 2,000 views in 48 hours. Wow. And it was just, and I was like, that wasn't even, I just went through my old films. I had went to New York back in 2022, 22. I went to New York back in 2022. And I recorded myself, at Times Square. And I'm on there saying, I'm at Times Square. But I had this transformation happen too that was recent. So I'm at Times Square and I'm like with this camera and I'm like, watch this, y'all, watch this. And I said, oh, let me turn the camera around for you. And when I say that, I flip it straight to a transformation because I was like, the thing said, this is a transformation.
Wow.
It says, look at the biggest transformation I ever seen. That was the title of my short. So everybody waiting to see what's happening at Times Square because they're out there flipping and doing all this stuff. And then all of a sudden, say, oh, you know what? Let me turn the camera around so y'all can see. As soon as you turn it around, it's me, a before and after.
Oh wow.
Right. So it kept it
Wow.
on my what I was about
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, and that hit 2,000. So I thought, oh my God, is it this
Wow.
easy to do shorts? But it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't. The next time around, it was
It
not.
wasn't.
It was not 2,000. But I'm gonna tell you, but I do average around 500-600 views on average on any of my shorts. 500-600 views each
Yeah, the
season.
thing with shorts too,
But it brings me.
you have to hit that swipe to view ratio on your shorts. So you have to stay between 70 to 80% of people view. So your shorts will get stuck between 400 to 600 for a while. Like
So that's why it's happening.
yeah, if you go to YouTube analytics and you go to hit that video and then you go to reach at the top and you scroll down, it's gonna be a ratio.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could probably check that now. You can go to your YouTube analytics, go hit on any short. And that means people are swiping through your video. They're not watching it. You have to have something catchy for
So
the
the
first 2 3
views that you're
seconds.
getting are not necessarily views. It could be that somebody's getting there, but they're not watching it all the way through.
Like like the first 5 seconds is the most important on a short. But
Mm-hmm.
I just started doing a lot of shorts, and I can't even get my view ratio to stay above 50 to 60. But if you could get your view ratio to stay from 70 to 80, that means YouTube's gonna continue to push your short out there, and you're gonna get a
Oh.
lot of views on your shorts. But it's hard to keep, like your view ratio at that level. If you go check it on your YouTube analytics now and you go to reach on any of your shorts, if it's under 60, 70%, then it ain't gonna keep pushing. It's, at a certain time, it's gonna stop pushing your video out. You
Okay.
know.
Okay.
And I typically do about a 30-40 second. I don't never go to a minute. I have like maybe one or two that go out close to a minute, but I'm usually 30-40 seconds in, and I have it loop. I make sure it loop, and it makes sure it looks like it's you don't even realize it's gone off. Like you think it's before, by the time you realize, you're like, wait a minute, this is started over again. And I learned that from that little young girl that's got like 10 million billion views. I
What
don't
is
know
Yeah,
what
that?
that is.
you're talking about
Um,
Jenny. You're talking about
yes.
Jenny,
Hmm.
Who is
and
it? Janet?
yeah, and you gotta think she makes what 300,000-400,000 a month on YouTube. She's like
Yes.
60 years old.
She has 10 million views
On
on
each basically each show
her content on her,
on
not
her
10 million
shorts.
views for all her stuff. 10 million. She has hit 10 million views on one
Wow.
short.
And her name is Janet.
Jenny.
Janet.
Is
Okay.
Jenny? What is? I'm gonna see what her
I
name.
know her last name starts with an H. I think it's
Okay.
Jenny.
Yeah.
I call her Jenny H. I forgot her last
Yeah,
name.
I don't know her name either,
But
but I mean, she came up in my thing, because I watched all the stuff. I watched all the interviews
yeah,
with
trust me,
all
I
the
watch
top content
all them
creators.
young content creators, and they get a lot of views. They get a
Pay
lot on their
attention to what they're
shorts.
saying. That's why I said that I've been talking about the young shall lead, and I was like, I'm about to follow because I'm about to see what they're doing, and I'm going to be seeing how
Right.
well they're doing it. When she taught that loop, She literally said it. She had it down to the very second of an
Wow.
increment because she said this is what she do. She studies it, and she said when she got that down, that was it. That
And that
loop,
was it. She
that
gets
loop.
a
She
lot
said
of
it's
views.
constant. They don't even know the video. They said they don't even know the video started over. I said,
Wow.
let me see if I can get that down. When I did it the first time, I was sitting up there cheesing. Like, yes, I got
Wow.
this. But I haven't hit nowhere near a million, nothing on a short, right? Like I told you, 2,000. I got another one that was like 1,500. After that, I'm average. My average is about 500-600 per
Hey,
view.
I finally just had a good short, but it was one of them dancing shorts. I
Mm-hmm.
think it only went to like 12,000, but I guess they watched it. So I
That's
mean.
what people like. Yeah.
And then it was like 500 views for the first 3 days, and then I went to work overnight. It went from 1,000 views to 12,000 the next day, and then it stopped. I guess
Mm-hmm.
people were scrolling through it too much. Because if you get that swipe to view ratio, if they start watching it, if people swiping through,
Okay.
Um,
because most of the
You
shorts
know what? Let
people
me check
they
something
might
real
watch
quick.
it, they might scroll through it.
mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, check your last few shorts and just see what your swipe to view ratio was.
Okay.
And if you're under 70%, which they most likely gonna stop pushing your shorts out there past 400 to 600 views.
Okay.
So a lot of your shorts might get stuck at 400 to 600.
And I'm gonna tell you this. So I'm gonna tell you this. This is a little thing that I do. Jenny Hoyos.
Okay.
Right here. Here you go. Right here.
Yeah.
Got
Thank
it.
you.
Okay.
Thank you, Rudy. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. So right now, I told you I just put this short out of my grandbaby making a smoothie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I put it out, it move. I'm telling you, it move. It before you know it, in a few minutes, it's at 200-300 views off the top. Well, I didn't, because I went live right after I posted it. I never looked back. It literally says I have 2 views, and that was 2 hours ago. So watch this. I'm going to show y'all how I'm going to wake this up. What I do is I go in and I hashtag my description. I put a small description. I go down and I actually add in a couple tags. I go and I reword my description just a little bit to make it whatever. Try to make it look how it looks. I can see how it looks to everybody else. And if those words aren't right on that little screen like that, when you come up and people, they like, they're not gonna click it, they're gonna swipe. But if it's something that catches their attention, they're gonna click on it and then it's gonna play. So that would count as a view. Like I guess that's what he's saying here. But it wakes it up. But then and so that nobody knows that you can wake up a short because they just think that if it's a flop, it's a flop. But you can wake it up, you can go in there and do it because you can't put a description in the very beginning. When you add a short from your cell phone, you cannot put a description in. I'm in here right now to add my description.
Yeah, I go back. Like I always set my shorts to private and stuff too, and then I drop them later on.
Yeah,
because it takes time for it to get to HD and stuff like that.
Exactly.
You know, you gotta let your stuff upload. Like I don't any video I post, I wait at least 5 minutes. I leave it as unlisted or private because it has to take time to upload it to HD. And then it takes time to buffer it up, you know. Then you can go add your description in there, your subtitles, or whatever you gotta add to it. You know, because if you just upload a video public right away, it's not gonna upload HD to the person either. You know, so they might see your video all blurry when they first get up on your thing because it ain't in HD yet.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, so wait 5-10 minutes. You know, and then when you monetize, if you know you have ads and stuff in there, you want to let your monetize go through and stuff all that. So I'll at least wait 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
You know, so the ads will be
24 hours is best.
You know, all 24 hours. That's what I used to do. I used to wait at least 15 to 20 something hours. You know, I used to have it public, and I used to have it unlisted and just do it public the next day.
Yeah.
You know,
but you said it, but you can hit now. You can schedule, right? So I literally schedule every one, even if it is 30 minutes, even if it is 6 hours, even if it is 5 hours, whatever it is, right? So this one right here, when I told you it just went out, I only did it for 30 minutes. Okay. So you just watch what short?
Probably your baby one.
My baby. Oh, let me see. Okay. So I'm just right here. I'm ready to pop this in. I'm just gonna see while we right here if that actually pops up because it may, but it's late. It's early in the rising, so it's like it's early late, so it might not do too much of anything. But typically, it would wake it up. But I don't want it to sit too much longer because then I don't like to see my own ratings go down because you know how it rates you 1 out of 10, and this video do this and this video. I always like all my videos to outdo the next one, you know.
Yes.
I just recently saw, that's crazy you said it. I just recently saw, because I think like that, but I just recently saw Kiss from Jay. She said that we in competition with ourselves, and she was talking about that rating system on the thing. That's true. That's real talk. So definitely. So I'll put things like viral video, viral shorts, but whatever my thing is about. So like I put vegan in
Taste and Tide.
Huh?
But we were just talking about organizing earlier. Look at Taste and Tide in the chat.
Yep, that's who I be watching. That's who I watch.
Organizing
Taste and Tidy. I be on that channel. I be sucked in because I be like,
oh, now I can see the chat.
Like 1 or 2, and I be thinking, I kind of like a mixture of both of those. Like I literally be drawn in on the content. That's crazy. I mean, but you know, did I lose Renee? I did. Oh, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm about to get off. My phone's at 10%, and
I'm
I
here.
was
I was
supposed to get
trying to
off an hour
see
ago.
the chat because I couldn't see the chat, but
Oh.
I was seeing. I finally pulled up the chat to see who was in there. But yes,
No.
after
But
12.
thanks for having me on here, because
Yeah,
I'm about
Oh
to get off
yes,
the
glad.
game.
definitely, 100%.
Miss Queen, I
Y'all go check out
appreciate.
my baby short, my grandbaby short.
We
Y'all
definitely will, and lots of tips, and I'm so glad. And again, thank you for saving me earlier.
absolutely.
Helping
That's
a
what we're
sister
here
out,
for. We're here to
Lord.
save each other.
Yes.
This
Yeah, I'm
was
about to go.
this was a tribe meeting in the books. See, this is what I'm talking about, how we dropping tips, how we giving information. This is what we need. We need to come together where there's not just me rattling off what I think I know. Then you got somebody, you got monetized Nemo right here giving you the scoop. You get what I mean? So definitely this is the kind of thing I want to do. I want to do this at least, if not, sometime. I mean, I think weekly might be excessive because I got a lot going on, but I'm telling you, it's bi-weekly, definitely, 100%.
Well, you could turn the comments on or off,
Mm-hmm.
You said I'm surprised the comments weren't turned off because your grandbaby was in the short. Should they be turned off?
Some people rather them turned off with a kid just because they got so many, crazy people out here or something. I don't know.
I mean, but it's my channel, so I mean,
Yeah. So, because like a lot of times it'll turn my comments off when I have a short with my son, but I turn them back on. You can turn them back on.
Okay.
Oh no, I never even thought about that.
I don't know why it does that, but it automatically turns off the comments anytime it sees my son in a video or something. And then
Oh, so it does it by itself.
Yeah, it does it by itself.
Oh, okay.
For a real reason, I'll probably have to Google it or something, but
that's what I was wondering too, because I was gonna do some stuff with my grandchildren if their parents allow me to. But and I said, oh well, it'll turn off the comments. That's why I was wondering how to do things, how to set stuff up if you have children in it, So, but I have enjoyed this, and I'm gonna
I'm about
hop
to
off
roll
of
out. Thank
here.
y'all.
Yes.
Yes, everybody, thank you for joining the live today. I apologize. I was just trying to update my short. Because I am going to bed. I do have to work myself.
Me too.
But I don't work early, so that's why I can be a little late. But but I work late. Not like Nemo though. Not like Nemo. But beautiful time today. Thank you for coming to the tribe. Everybody, thank you for coming to the tribe meeting. This is going to definitely be a tribe meeting to come again. So when you see that in the title, make sure you join in. we're going to have a shift of people. I'm going to have Nemo back up here again. He know it.
Yeah, it'll have to be a Saturday night or Sunday night, but I'll definitely be back on here.
Okay, I appreciate you. Definitely you too.
Yes.
As well. Look, I want to call you Renee now. I know your name.
I know. I'm Renee.
All right, Renee. All right, y'all. Let me get off.
All right.
Phone's
Peace and
dying.
love, everyone. Have a beautiful night.
Bye-bye.
Have a beautiful night. Have a beautiful night. Peace and love. Thank you for joining the live.